I never work with broke people, and I never work with people that I don't feel are trustworthy. Those are the foundations of anything that you do in business. Yeah. Never work with brokies. Never work with untrustworthy people. It's simple. Why? Actually, bro, they're almost one and the same thing. If somebody's broke, you can't trust them because they're gonna fuck you over. Not necessarily because they're evil or mean or anything, but they have to do it. Or at least the temptation is very very great. You know, plus they probably don't have a good reputation. If you have a good reputation, if you're trustworthy, you can't help it but to have money come to you. I promise you. It's this. I talked about that last time. I think I talked about it last time where the money will come to you, or at least opportunities of money or to make money are going to come to you. It really works like that. So the problem is that if you're in a situation where you don't have a lot of money, uh, it's not necessarily because you're a bad person, but that very situation, and I've been there too. I've been there too. That very situation makes you less trustworthy. Why? Because the temptation is too great. What if you if you do something shady and rip that person off, or you're not completely fair with how you split the profits and all that stuff. So for me, that would be like I wouldn't even be interested in an opportunity like that. I just wouldn't work with that person. Uh, it's what it is. Also, you know what they say. You should avoid the unlucky. Avoid the unlucky and the people that are regularly in bad circumstances, right? Because they're attracting them. Not just attracting them, they're actually creating them. You know, like listen, yes, coincidence and bad luck and all that stuff, those are real things. However, what matters much more is the consistency of the action of the person. So if somebody is constantly broke, constantly broke for many many years, that tells you something about the person. At that point, it's not circumstances, it's not the surroundings, none of that. It's how that person deals with life in general. Here's the thing: if you are an industrious person, what is industrious? If you are industrious, meaning if you actually produce, if you acquire non-material assets, which is you study on a regular basis. If you're trustworthy, industrious, you acquire non-material assets, studious, and you're trustworthy, it's literally impossible to stay broke. Literally impossible. I don't care where you are. I don't care. You could be anywhere in the world. As long as you have an internet access, it's literally impossible to stay broke. So these are the things, like if you're broke and if you struggle with money, you lack in those three things. You're not industrious enough, you don't have enough immaterial assets, and you're not trustworthy. Okay? Now, that's it. You can take it personal, you cannot take it personal. You can think that money magic is a way around all of that. It's not. But that's the truth. And unless you fix that, nothing can help you. Zero.